Hey guys, LegoPandaStudios here today with another video, and in today's video I'll be showing you how to feel minifigure packs to see what minifigures are inside. Let's get started with this tutorial. So here we have most of the Series 11 collectible minifigures, and I'm going to go through each one and point out what I looked for to find each of the individual minifigures. So starting out with this minifigure, there are two key things that I felt for with this minifigure. There are a couple larger, bulkier objects that this minifigure comes with, including the helmet, the chest plate, and the weapon. I believe, if I remember correctly, I felt for the chest plate because that was the biggest, bulkiest thing, and it was unlike any other piece that came in any other figure. That's what I try to do with each of these figures, is I try to find one thing that is unique to that one minifigure that I'm looking for. That way, I will be able to make sure that it is definitely that minifigure when I feel it. So with this minifigure, I obviously felt for the mask that the minifigure wears. Another key thing to look for in a lot of these minifigures is if you know that the minifigure has a rubber element or some other type of element that's different than the hard plastic, feel for that first, because that is a dead giveaway usually that that's the minifigure you're looking for. With this minifigure, there are a few things you probably could have felt for. You could have felt for the rake, you could have felt for the hat, or you could have felt for the crow. In this case, you probably would have felt either the crow because it's rubber, or you would have felt especially would have felt the rake. I believe when I was looking for this, I felt the rake, because that's obviously the biggest thing here, and it's a very distinct shape with that tube structure. With this pretzel girl minifigure, I felt for two key things. First of all, I felt for the hairpiece, which again is that rubber texture, and is also the largest, bulkiest piece on this minifigure. And also you probably could have felt for the pretzels too, because that's also a very unique shape that doesn't exist in any of the other minifigures in this series. This minifigure is also very easy to find, simply because it comes with two distinct objects that no other minifigure in this series has. First of all, the head is extremely rare or unique for this minifigure series, in fact almost any of the minifigure series. That round head, in the absence of a regular minifigure head, is definitely a dead giveaway that this is, of course, the gingerbread minifigure. You also could have felt for the Dunk Me coffee cup, because that is also a bulky object that exists on this minifigure. With this minifigure, there are another two unique pieces that you could have felt for. You could have felt for the very distinct helmet that comes with this minifigure, or the club that comes with this minifigure. None of these accessories appear in any of the other minifigures in this series, making it a dead giveaway that it is indeed the police officer. The next minifigure in the Series 11 minifigure series is this rock climber. There's about three distinct unique pieces that you could feel for in this pack, including the helmet, the pickaxe, and the climbing rope. I felt for the climbing rope and the helmet simply because the climbing rope is rubber, so again that unique rubber piece is easy to find, and also the helmet because it's also the biggest and bulkiest piece. You could also feel for the pickaxe, but the helmet is another dead giveaway because it's round like the minifigure head, so you know if you have two round objects like that it's most likely going to be the mountain climber. The next minifigure is this abominable snowman minifigure. With this minifigure, there's definitely a lot of distinct things that you can feel for. You can feel for the popsicle, or even better, you could feel for the headpiece, considering it's not a regular minifigure headpiece. So you would not only feel the bulky headpiece, but also the absence of the regular minifigure head. Out of all the minifigures in this series, this one was probably the easiest to find because it's the biggest, bulkiest piece. With this welder minifigure, there are several different pieces you could have felt for in order to find this particular minifigure. You could have felt for the rubber hose, you could have felt for the round brick or cylinder, or you could have felt for the welder's mask, considering they are all very specific to this minifigure only. Lastly, we have this elf minifigure. This was also another extremely easy minifigure to find with this series due to its amount of unique bulky parts, including the bulkiest of all, the 2x2 brick, the tile, the teddy bear, and also the special head piece for this minifigure. The elf hat piece was extremely easy to detect along with the 2x2 brick. Thanks for watching this tutorial on how to feel for specific minifigures and minifigure packs. I hope I was able to give you some helpful tips and tricks to find that minifigure that you're looking for in any minifigure series. If you have any tips or tricks that you use to find collectible minifigures, leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next video.